Hi guys.
Tomorrow is not free. We buy into tomorrow somehow mentally in between the earth. We buy into tomorrow. Tomorrow isn't free. You have to continue to be you and deliver whatever you're delivering so the world can allow you to be here, right? Imagine an angry world. Would you last?
Today, I'm getting my hair done. First, I need to get my hair washed. First, I'm getting my hair washed. I'm using the blue gel.
Hi guys, so if you guys don't know already, her hair is already cleaned and washed with Honey Baby Naturals. I will leave the link down below so you guys can see that. I am taking her hair and parting into two and applying gel in the back and doing a 2-strand twist. So I'm just smoothing the gel throughout her ends, throughout her roots, to make sure that it gets completely saturated in the gel, so that way the twist will last longer, because as you can see, her hair is very fine in the back, and then when I get towards the top, her hair is a complete different texture. So in the back, I need more gel because it'll just unravel if it's not completely saturated in gel, compared to the top where she needs gel but the hair is thicker than it is in the back. So when I get to the top, you guys will see that I'm just going to add a generous amount, but not too wet because I don't want her hair to stay wet. So right here, you guys see the different hair texture at the top. It's a little bit thicker than it is in the back. As I was doing this, I can see that the ones in the back were starting to come unloose, so I had to go right back around and do it. And also at the top of her hair, her parts get to be a little bit thicker because her hair is thicker at the top, so they don't need to be as small as the ones in the back, because if I make them small in the back, there would be no way they would stay. So right here, you see I'm just applying the gel again, adding the rubber band to her hair. You can see that it's not super wet, but it's wet enough so the twist will stay. Not too tight, especially if your kids have really sensitive scalps. So I wasn't able to apply rubber bands to her hair until she turned 3, because when I did, she would get little bumps in the back of her head like the rubber band was pulling. So I'm just now adding rubber bands to her hair so that way it will stay. But this is because she's in gymnastics and she cannot have beads. So I'm making cute styles out of just her hair and not trying to add too many accessories that are hard to take out. Also with the style, you guys can add barrettes if you want to the end of the hair. You guys can add beads to the end of the hair if you want. If your kids aren't in any type of sport that requires them not to have beads or accessories to their hair, you can just go ahead and get a beader and add beads, so that way it'll last even longer for you guys. So at the top of her head, I'm going to be doing an entire 2 rows of flat twist. Now, flat twists are hard on kids who have fine hair because it doesn't look like a twist sometimes, but I made it work with her hair. It's going to be into a flat twist mohawk. So I did a line, or I did a part all the way across, and then I take my comb and make a part in the middle. So I do 2 twists on either side of her head, so that way it'll meet in the middle and make a little mohawk of twist. And then I also add a rubber band to the end. So I'm going to be adding a little gel. I'm going to add a little bit of wet line gel to her hair. Not a lot, because it's already hard enough to twist her hair when it's soft like this. And I'm going to start from the right side, I believe, and twist her hair, and then put a rubber band at the end and twist, just do a regular 2-strand twist down. So I did the same exact thing to the left side of her hair, or the right side of her hair. I just applied a little bit of gel, then I did a 2-strand flat twist on her hair, and then I did a rubber band at the end, and then did a regular 2-strand twist to meet in the middle with the rest of them. And if you guys, kids move a lot, it's going to be a little difficult. Like mine, she moves so much. So I had to keep starting over on this side and adjusting her and then moving her. But in the end, it turned out really well. And she thought it was absolutely beautiful. And yeah, so I hope you guys really like this video. I hope this helped you get a style for kids who are in sports and something easy and basic. Even if they're not in sports, you can still apply barrettes and bows to the end of this. Thank you guys so much for watching this video.
Today, I got my hair done and it's so beautiful and it was hard.